Hello, good day. This is Shay, and I'm a preacher. Many years back, a minister was talking about his experience of heaven and hell. I remember as I was describing what it means to be pulled into hell, how your spirit will be non-resistant once you're damned to hell. I remember as I was talking, I felt like I had experienced that before. It's beyond what I can describe. It's not like I dreamt about it before. It was like I was in that situation before. And after that, for many years, I thought about it back and back. Was I in the past, or was I damned to hell? And maybe I reincarnated, and maybe God gave me a second chance. Many questions sprouted from this experience. But then I also had to use the Bible to kind of dissect this experience. And there's something written in the Bible, it's appointed for one to die once, and after that, it's judgment. But then outside of this experience, I've had many other experiences over time that has now made me realize that it is a gift. So what I experienced that day, feeling that is so specific with a particular gift. When you talk about gifting and ministerial offices, many of you would understand. If you don't understand, we'll have more time to explain that. If you want me to make a video on that, I will do that, definitely. But then, before I go on, I've had experiences, like I said, after then, where I would be somewhere. One of those ones was just as I was waking up. I was not dreaming. I had a vision, and in the cot bed of my son, I saw fire, like it was a flame, just within the cot bed. And what does this mean? I didn't really understand, but I prayed about it. I told the family, we prayed about it so much. We prayed against every spirit of death and what have you. Few days later, my wife's cousin's child had passed away. And it dawned on me, what I saw was actually another person's child passing away. But in that moment, it was shown to me as if it was my own child, because it was my child's cot bed. And I've had a series of things like this where at times, even in dreams, where I'm placed in a particular scenario, or someone else who is very close is placed in there. But you need to know, when you have revelation, you need interpretation, and then you need application. So I've got to realize, or I've grown to realize, it's all part of the prophetic ministry or the prophetic gift that I operate in. And yeah, there are many other things I can say in that aspect, that fits into that. Where I'm going is this: you need to be able to know yourself, know the gift, the spiritual gifts that God has bestowed on you, has equipped you with, has entrusted you with. You do have spiritual gifts. If you think you don't have, or you've not discovered them, then you need to ask the Holy Spirit. And I am assuming most of us will understand as Christians that it's the Holy Spirit that fans the flame all the gifts that has been given to you by God, or given to you through impartation and other similar things. So you need to know yourself. The first stage is knowing yourself. And sometimes some gifts take longer to be mastered. They take longer to be honest, longer to be understood. You need specific experiences for you to be able to know, okay, every time I've felt this way, this is what it meant. So you need to find out. You can type in the comment section below, what gift has been bestowed on you. and I'll kind of do this like a little mini series. And part of I'm using this phone in the portrait mode is to just make sure I don't have any excuse, so that every now and again when I have pockets of time, I record something that I know can benefit someone somewhere. So know yourself. Do you know yourself? Do you know yourself? Do you know the giftings God has given you? Do you know your temperaments, even naturally? What else do you know about yourself? Because you need to get to a point where you discover yourself before you can be mighty and instrumental in the hands of God. Otherwise, imagine you're like a loose cannon sent to minister to people. So that's why sometimes we want to walk in authority, we want to walk in God's power, but you think there are limitations and you don't understand. You've prayed for many days, you've fasted, you've done this, you studied the word, but you can't seem to be able to grasp what it means to walk in authority. One of the reasons, not the main reason, or not just one of the reasons is you have not known yourself, you've not observed. I've spoken about this before in one of the videos I did, the power of observation. So you need to know yourself. You need to be able to know. You need to pray. You need to pray to understand yourself. The more the gifts that you have, then you know what God is going to use you, and how He's going to use you to touch the lives of people. If this blesses you, leave a comment. I'll come here and there. My name is Shay. I'm a preacher. Bye for now.